Welcome back everybody to the 9th episode of my showcase of Pokémon Trinity, a fan game developed by me, Updog734. In this episode, we are going to go across the Craggy Steppe route, and we'll be able to see all of Emberstone Town. So I really like the content that's going to be in this episode, because we kind of got used to the Central Plains and saw a lot of that, because there's multiple routes that look similar. And so the Craggy Steppe here is going to be a little bit different than that and look a little bit different. So we're heading east out of Morcall Town now, up these steps here. I should mention off screen, I did get Charmeleon up to 23. There he is. Or there she is. Just to be in line with everybody else. So we're all on 23 at this point. Okay, so our first look at the Craggy Steppe. One thing, if you notice, the grass rustle is still green, even though the grass here is kind of orange. I tried for a really long time to fix that, and I still would like to, but it's one of those things that I just kept running into problems with, and I kept not being able to get that to change for some reason. So, just if you're noticing that, I am aware of it. It's just something that I've yet to figure out how to change. I've tried multiple different things, and none of them have worked so far. So this route is definitely more rocky. We're kind of, as the name implies, on like a craggy part of the map here, kind of on the mountainside here. Oh, this is a trainer. I thought he was an NPC at first, and I think my computer was just lagging a little bit. Old chap Donald here would like to battle. I'll try to take it easy on you, old chap. Or not. So I've mentioned before, a couple episodes ago, that I think the Morcall Mansion was one of the maps I'm most proud of. All of them, I am really proud of the game as it is so far. Like, I know I mentioned the Stone Quarry I was really proud of as well. I think it's a pretty good game so far. It's a little bit simple, I guess, but I think just coming from a team of one person developing it, I think that's okay, I guess. I really tried to dump a lot into the storyline, so hopefully the graphics and the kind of mechanics don't hurt because of that, but I'm planning on a very good storyline. A lot of twists and turns and things like that, so... We'll go through some of the grass just to get a look at some of the wild Pokemon available. So if you notice by the name Emberstone Town, Craggy Steppe doesn't really give it away too much, but especially Emberstone Town, we're definitely going to be running into some more fire types in this area. Now we are on like the side of a kind of rocky area, so we will see some like rock and ground types. I tried to be careful with that because obviously the Stone Quarry we got out of not too long ago had a lot of rock types. So I tried to lean more towards like ground types, ground and fire in this area. That's why we're seeing that Slugma here. Obviously for now, I think we're going to keep Charmeleon. She says at night you can see the glow of the bonfires from Emberstone Town way out here. It's a nice little town, even though it's a bit rough and rocky. Have an item chest with an ether. Okay, so we have kind of two ways we can do this route. We will go up and around first, and then we'll go down to that little pit area. Emberstone Town is down at the other end of this route. The town is home to the biggest mining operation in all of Zarko. So I actually may change what he says there, because obviously the Stone Quarry is a pretty big mining operation as well. I can see you are in awe at my awesome Pokemon. Here, give this to your Pokemon to bulk them up a bit. See, I might change what he says too, because I remember Cal kind of says the same thing when he gives you some vitamins, so I may change what that guy says. So there's a few things throughout creating things. That's why it's so important to like playtest, is you catch things like that. Like the first time I made that, I didn't realize that they almost say the exact same thing about vitamins to give your Pokemon. So, and same thing with the mining operation. There is a mine in Emberstone Town, which we'll see later in this episode. It's very, very cool. I really like the mine and how it looks. A couple people that have played it too already have told me they like the look of the mine too. It's kind of a cool place. I'm excited to showcase that. Magnemite can be kind of sturdy, hard to take down. Clink. Let's switch just so it doesn't take us forever to beat him. We'll switch out to our Charmeleon here. Much quicker than it would have been with Metang, I'm sure. One more Pokemon from this scientist here, another Magnemite. So we'll leave Charmeleon out. Another one-shot, alright. Good stuff. Alright, so and then we have another little split here. We'll go the highest route first. A lot of us miners come out to the steppe for resources. There's plenty of iron ore, or just ore, in these rocks. Trainer tips, PowerPoints. This one just talks about those. Hey, can't you see I'm working here? So we got the miners out on this route. Here comes this guy running around a rock. I will build my endurance by running without stopping, but I just stopped to talk to you. Gah, I have to keep going. So just a little funny training guy there. I think that just, yeah, connects us back to where that scientist trainer was. So just a patch of wild grass here. I really thought the brownish orange grass kind of fit this route a little bit better. Here's someone we haven't seen before, Timber. We'll keep him in mind. I know I had mentioned in the last video, we may be thinking about adding a fighting type. I really don't like Timber that much though in his line. I would much prefer like Machop or, geez, really any other. I really don't like, it's just kind of odd to me. He's like a fighting clown. I don't know. Oh, I wasn't slacking off. Okay, let's battle to get me pumped again. So here's a miner that will actually battle us. This is a pretty short route too. We're actually almost done with it. So we'll definitely be able to see all of Emberstone Town in this episode. And there's Tepig. Tepig, one of the weird, like, unique situations where the fire starter was my least favorite, I think, in Gen 5. Very atypical for me, but yeah, I think I actually like Snivy the best, which that's atypical for me too. Usually, if I don't like the fire, it's usually the grass, or I'm sorry, the water that I like next. But yeah, very topsy-turvy for Gen 5 for me. I like Snivy best. I think Oshawott last form, Samurott, doesn't get enough love, honestly. I think people like seem to hate on it. I don't really know why. I think he's pretty cool. Oh, he actually has two Tepigs. Let's go ahead and confuse him, just because I know we have a weakness to fire here. Metang's just so close to 24. I'd like him to get there. Oh no. He's not going to in this battle. That's alright. We'll bring out Diglett here so we can get the type advantage. Diglett, in hopefully, I don't know if he will in this episode, but maybe we'll get the evolution in next episode. 3 more levels, so he's pretty close. Another one-shot. We are really getting those one-shots this episode. That's awesome. Alright, he's ready for work again. Okay. So let's check out this pit now. So this person says, welcome to the infamous Pit of Fire. Here, trainers from all over the Zarko region come to test their strength against the hottest battles. Or at least a few local trainers, that is. If you can defeat all of our amazing fire breathers in our muddy arena, you will earn a fabulous prize. Can you handle the heat? And if you come in from this way, she says the exact same thing. And then if you talk to either, they're basically the same, they say the same thing. If you manage to defeat them all, come talk to one of us announcers and you get your prize. So here's some spectators that just kind of make some comments. They use the mud pit to put out any stray fires from the battles. Can't seem to beat them. Try using water, ground, or rock types. In the middle here, you get a burn heal, appropriate for the fire breathers. Alright, and we will take them down. Let's go ahead and give Diglett some experience, because he'll also have that super effectiveness. Alright, Fire Breather 1 starts with Slugma. That's actually his only Pokemon. I think they all only have one Pokemon, if I remember right. So it shouldn't be too hard for us. I want to say I did them in like a zigzag. Like this should be 2, I think. It doesn't really matter. Oh no, this is 4, so I did them top row and then bottom row. It really doesn't matter. You can battle them in any order. It just won't recognize that you've beaten them all until all 5 trainers have been defeated, so the order really doesn't matter. We have a Magmar here. Coming from a person that really likes fire type, Magmar is one of my favorites, especially Magmortar. That whole line, really awesome. Okay, we take out the next fire breather pretty easily. So this one should be technically number 2. Yeah, okay, so if you do feel like doing them in order, you would go across the top row and then the bottom 2. So they have a Charmeleon as well. Smart trainer. I'm really happy that Diglett learned Bulldoze so early. I guess I didn't realize he learned that move. Like I said when we first got him, I really don't use Diglett much when I play Pokemon, so... Ooh, that Dragon Rage hurt, though. But anyway, I think Diglett's been pretty good overall. Murkrow gets to 24 there. Good experience for him. We have Charmeleon with Dragon Rage. Let's utilize that to give Charmeleon some. And then I want to try to see if we can beat these fire breathers before I have to run and heal. This one's got Torkoal. Two or 3 Dragon Rages should probably do the trick. Looks like 2. As long as we can get the move off with the lowered accuracy from that smoke screen. Of course we miss. There we go. Take care of him. We just have one more fire breather. Charmeleon gets to 24 here. You know what, I am going to run to the Pokemon Center real quick just so we can try to get Diglett up to 24. So I'll speed through this real quick. Okay, and we're back at the last fire breather here. I threw Diglett in the first spot, so he should be good to go. And he has a heat more. Finish him off with a magnitude. And that should push Diglett to 24. So 2 more levels and we'll get that Doug Trio. Alright, we have beaten all of the fire breathers. So let's get our prize. Amazing, absolutely stunning. Those battles were on fire. You've earned a one-of-a-kind prize, your very own scorching hot Pokemon. So here you get Chimchar, which is the kind of alternate way that you can get Chimchar if you didn't pick him from Professor Cedar. Okay. Good thing you came by, trainer. I need a break from this hard manual labor. I think he's going to be the last trainer before Emberstone Town. And we one-shot him with a critical hit. We are having some good luck on this episode. Team is looking strong. Alright, so that's it for the Craggy Steppe. We have these muddy tracks leading in to Emberstone Town, and we will jump right in. Alright, so Emberstone Town has this kind of muddy floor. It's almost like a little indentation in the steppe. Some Liberators here. I'm proud to be a Liberator. Everyone seems peaceful and happy. Good thing we're here to keep it that way. So they're in these kind of like little adobe brick houses in Emberstone Town. There is the entrance to the mine, Emberstone Mine. That one lady on the route had mentioned the bonfires that you can see from way out there, so there they are. The bonfires in the middle of town are always burning. I wonder how it does that. Emberstone Mine is famous across all of Zarko. Have you seen the lava rocks inside? So there's a little foreshadowing for when we check out the mine. Let's see some of these houses. They're pretty simple houses. Alright, now here's an interesting little thing. So electric type is best. My sister likes ice types better. She's crazy. You agree with me, right? And then if you talk to her, she says ice type is so cool. My sister likes electric type better. Isn't that silly? You agree with me, right? So we get to pick here, and you will be rewarded with a Pokemon of that typing. Now, I'm like 99% sure I remember who they give you. I'm pretty sure the ice trainer gives you Cubchoo, and the electric gives you Tynamo, which I really don't want either of them right now, so I don't think I'm going to answer them right now until we kind of more solidify who we want on the team. I'm looking for a specific electric type that I'm still going to keep secret for now. Okay, so this lady puts out an important message here. She says, on Fridays, there's a strange man who visits Emberstone Town. He sells rare gemstones. So, in fact, in the middle of town, on Fridays only, there'll be a traveling stone seller who sells all the evolutionary stones. So he stands somewhere around here, I think, somewhere around the bonfires. But he's only there on Fridays, so if you need evolution stones, you have to remember that. Liberators are here to give the miners extra support. One more house over here. I used to be a miner when I was younger, now I'm retired. And we'll, I guess, steal this PP up from his item chest. Okay. So something fishy going on over here. Beat it, kid. There ain't nothing to see here. But we're gonna persist. Are you deaf or something? I said get out of here. Oh, I see a typo again. I need to put or instead of. This is your final warning, kid. Stop bugging me or else. That's it. I've had enough of you bothering us. Time to teach you a lesson about sticking your nose where it don't belong. So there's a Dunsparce we can see up there. Something fishy happening. These roughnecks. Pretty sure Coughing has Levitate, so Diglett won't help us out too much here. We'll switch to our other super effective, Metang with his Confusion. Oh, I just noticed when I saw my party, I did make the Chimchar you get as the reward for the Pit of Fire on level 15, which is a little bit better than the situation where you get one from Cedar, because he's only one level away from evolving, so that's a pretty nice little part that I included. We take care of his Coughing pretty easily. Oh, he's almost 24. Nuzleaf, we'll keep... We gotta get to 24 here, so we'll just switch over to using Metal Claw. Obviously, Nuzleaf is Dark type, so Psychic won't touch him. Don't know if I like that animation for Razor Wind. I might take a note of that. But that was only the charge up turn. I guess I'd have to see what it looks like on the second turn. Alright, Metang joins the 24 club. And we beat the first Roughneck here. Roughneck Kenny. So he says, hey Vinny, this kid's pretty tough. I'm getting out of here. So you're that kid that scared away my buddy, huh? You don't look all that tough to me. You ever seen a Dunsparce before? It's got to be the stupidest looking Pokemon I've ever seen. We found this one all covered in mud back here. Talk about pathetic, huh? I gave it a good kick and it almost looked like it was going to cry. It was hilarious. Aw, what's wrong? You feel bad for the little stupid Pokemon? Tell you what, if you can manage to beat me, I'll lay off. But if I win, I'll keep kicking the stupid thing in the head. So we're going to step in and save this poor little Dunsparce. Teach this bully a lesson. Ground on ground here. So actually, you know what? We have Rock Smash, which I might try. See how much it does just to take advantage of Crocorock being Dark type as well. Also has the opportunity to lower defense, I think. So... yes, we get the defense lowered. Let's keep doing that. I think that'll be a good plan of action here, unless he does something really strong against us. I don't like the accuracy lowered. We'll see if we can push through. If he keeps spamming Mud Slap like that, it might be difficult. We get another defense lower. One more may take him out. Alright, and he doesn't use Mud Slap. Oh! But Assurance takes us out, darn. Okay. So we'll go to... let's go to Murkrow, I think. We really don't have much good on ground or dark at this point. At least here, he won't be real good on us. Alright, we take him out with one hit. Cool, cool. So we need that Stone Cellar, definitely. So today I'm recording, this is the video for Sunday. So we have a long time to wait before the Stone Cellar's here for a Duskstone. Whatever, you're just a stupid kid. I was getting bored anyways. So he leaves, and as you probably can guess, Dunsparce looks and sounds pitiful. Do you want to rescue the abused Dunsparce? Of course we do. So you get to a Dunsparce here. We won't nickname him for now. Just a cool little, I guess, side quest thing. You can teach some bullies a lesson. Alright, I'm going to heal up at the Pokemon Center here. We'll drop off Chimchar in the PC. and then talk to some of these guys in here. Okay, whoops. Alright. The Windy Peninsula is just south of here. It's a long, jagged route that's quite narrow. Better make sure you don't fall into the water. We are heading there after this video. My favorite Pokemon is Onix. He can't evolve without a steel shell, though. So, just as a little PSA, it's usually Metal Coat in the main series Pokemon games. I mentioned it in a previous episode, but just to bring it up again, I had to make them 2 different items. So Steel Shell is an item I made specifically to evolve Onix and Scyther, and then Metal Coat in my game just powers up Steel-type moves. That's a rare item. If you can bring me one, I'll trade you something good for it. Okay, yeah, I accidentally pressed yes, but it still works that he notices you actually don't have one yet. So, kind of like the Electrizer, I think I said that right, the trade in the remote grasslands, you'll get something good to trade him. Here's the miners' quarters, so like a little community for the miners, where they have these little bunks. The lava rocks from the mine burn your hands after a while, even with the proper gloves. Those things are hot. I've heard a couple of people talk about lava rocks now. It's good to see the Liberators here. It makes our little town feel that much safer. Delvin Draybeck is a hero to the working class like us. All those haughty gym leaders probably were billionaires. Just more of that perception. A lot of lava rocks from Emberstone Mine are shipped out to Sentry Coast City. They provide a reliable power source, so it makes sense with all the technology in that big city. Okay, so we have some connections between the cities. In here we have the TM for Flame Charge. We may teach that to Charmeleon. I'm going to check out if his special attack or physical attack's higher. I think his physical's higher. I oversee the production of pickaxes and other equipment for the miners. We'll have to remember that he's in this for something later in the game. Alright, and then let me take a quick peek at Charmeleon. Oh no, his special, or her special attack is higher, so we'll hold off on Flame Charge. Ember's probably going to be a little bit better for now. Let me do a quick save, and then we'll check out the mine. Alright, so Emberstone Mine. You're a new face around here. I'm one of the head miners. You're welcome to explore the mine, but I would be careful if I were you. Not everyone is used to the extreme heat that radiates from the lava rocks. Oh, and all the miners will probably be grumpy. It is hard manual labor that they do, after all. There's plenty of wild Pokemon running around the mine, too. Just be careful. Okay, so here are the lava rocks, these little guys here. So the lava rock is too hot to touch. So right now we don't have any proper equipment to be touching the lava rocks. So I think I'm going to speed up this part of me going through the mine. I think even going like fast forward mode, I think it'll still give a good view of the mine without making the episode painstakingly long. So you'll still get to see some of the wild encounters and then the battles. It'll just kind of move a little bit more quickly. So I'll speed through this part. Alright, so we're here at the back of the mine. At this point, we've gone through pretty much the entire mine. And just in case anyone was excited to see this character, it's not actually Brock. I know I included Morty as himself in the game already, but this time I liked this sprite of a character that just happens to be the same as Brock's, but in my game it's somebody different. But definitely want to showcase him. So he says, "My name is Clark. I'm a collector of rare fossils. I could be tempted to part with them for a price. Care to see my fossils?" So basically, if you say yes, you can go through like a list of all the different fossil Pokemon. So Helix and Dome from Gen 1, Root and Claw from Gen 3, Skull and Armor from 4, Cover and Plume from 5, and then Jaw and Sail from 6. And then he's going to ask for like a different thing for each one. So let's just try to show you what I'm talking about. And the price isn't just money. So like, if we wanted to get Amistar, we would say the Helix fossil. I'll trade that for a sea incense. Oh, you don't have that. And then maybe come back when you find one. So he trades you for like specific items. So I think it's kind of a cool way to do it, to get the fossils. And this will be the only way that you can get the fossils. So I definitely wanted to showcase that feature. And then I think I'm going to wrap the video up here. It's getting to be about the time that I usually keep my videos at. And I'll leave it on a big cliffhanger for Diglett's evolution. Next video, we'll definitely try to get him to evolve. I won't touch him off screen just so we can save that cool evolution for on screen. I may just get Charmeleon up to 25, and then off screen I'll get us out of the Emberstone mine here. So in the next video, we will be tackling the Windy Peninsula and heading down to the Zarko Lighthouse to search for another gym leader. So next episode should be really, really exciting. We're hopefully going to find the 4th gym leader, hopefully going to evolve into Dugtrio. So some pretty cool stuff. So if you're excited for that, leave a like, leave a comment, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube just so you can follow the rest of the videos here. I think that is all for this episode. So I will see everyone in the next.